Our next guest is a home baker whose bread recipes have racked up literally millions of views online, not just because they are works of art, but because they are as delicious as they are beautiful.
In her new cookbook, Sourdough Everything, she shows us how easy it is to make sweet and savory breads and bakes perfect for summer and all year round.
Wow.
So please welcome cookbook author Rachel Pardoe, AKA a sourdough Enzo.
Thank you
Welcome
for having
to the
me.
show.
Oh, well, thank you.
We're so excited to get into this, but before we actually start today, you've actually brought, we should start with starter, okay?
Yay.
So why is this the key for all of your recipes?
Right, so my book is Sourdough Everything. So sourdough starter is literally in every single recipe. And so the sourdough starter is used to leaven some recipes, that is to make the doughs rise. And for other recipes, it's used as kind of an add-in for flavor, but also to reduce waste. So for example, those buttermilk scones have sourdough discard. It's not used to leaven it, but yeah.
But it can be intimidating, sourdough starter.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, when I first started, it was extremely intimidating, but I find the best thing to do is just jump right in, experiment, and have fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's do that. Let's dive in. So first up is a twist on the classic buttermilk scone.
My goodness.
Tell us about these strawberry basil scones. This is exciting.
Yes. So this is my classic buttermilk scone recipe in my cookbook. And the chef who tested all of my recipes said that my buttermilk scones were the best scones he's ever tasted. And he's led tea tours across England. So yeah.
This is amazing.
If you're gonna make a buttermilk scone, give these a try. I decided to make them a little bit more summery by including some Ontario strawberries and some basil. Those are classic summer flavors.
And obviously, if people don't have buttermilk, it's so easy to put it together themselves.
Yeah, the
little
recipe,
milk and vinegars at
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly.
She knows what she's doing. She does.
No, you don't have to go and buy buttermilk. Just make it.
right.
Just make it.
Just make it. Okay, sure. Okay, we're starting off strong. We're gonna move on next now to lemon cardamom buns. Tell us about these.
Yes, so these are a perfect summer recipe, an enriched dough. So what that means is there's butter, there's eggs, there's sugar. It's made with sourdough, so it's naturally leavened. But for me, I love, having a little bit of butter, a little drizzle of honey, having that with a cup of coffee for breakfast. Yeah.
This is so
I want to know, I'm a newbie, so what's the difference between a sourdough starter and then a sweet sourdough starter?
Right, so a sourdough starter is typically like 100% hydration, which is equal parts flour and water, and used to make, your typical artisan sourdough loaf that you're familiar with, or even like a focaccia.
Okay.
But the sweet stiff starter is a milder flavor profile, so it's not as sour. So it's perfect for those sweet doughs like that one there.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the dough prep is key here, and you're actually gonna walk me through how to do a coil fold?
That's right. So you want to be able to adequately develop gluten when you're making bread. So this is one way to do it, and it's one way to do it for like a high hydration dough. So very wet dough, you want to handle it very gently. You want to slowly develop the gluten. So what we're gonna start off with is...
So, but first, this was started like yesterday? Like, how did you get this big?
Was this started yesterday? I have to think about that. Yes, it was started yesterday,
Okay, so
and then I popped it in the fridge.
This rises, you pop it in the fridge, it comes out, and now we're gonna develop more gluten.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I mean, typically you do the gluten development earlier on in the process. But yeah, we can just go ahead and get started. So we'll dip our hands in the water just to get them a little bit.
while you're cooking.
Okay, a little bit wet.
Go for it. Yeah, just a little bit. You don't want the dough to stick to your hands, so the water prevents the sticking. You dip your hands into the sides of the dough all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom.
This feels wonderful.
And then you lift it up gently.
Okay.
Okay, and then you kind of, we're losing our bowls here.
Okay,
and we
there
kind
we
of
go.
like fold it forward.
Fold it forward.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
And then you can do that again, but you're gonna fold it towards yourself.
Fold it towards myself
Yes,
now.
that's right.
This is
Oh
amazing.
my goodness. Thanks for your help, Mel.
You're welcome.
And now fold it towards myself like that.
Well done. Well
and
done.
then you do a
Okay.
quarter turn, and you do that again. So
you
dip your
keep
hands
doing
into
that?
the side. And you know what? The dough is pretty well developed, so we can just do the single fold there. We just tuck it right in.
Love it. Gorgeous.
Good
Thank
job.
you for
Very
that.
well done.
Never
well
done
done.
that.
It looks gorgeous.
Wow.
Okay. There's another thing on this table that I've been dying to taste. It is a tomato rosemary focaccia.
Yes.
This is a seasonal summer bread. Tell us everything about it.
Right, so it is used making a sourdough starter, of course, and it's one of my most popular recipes. People have commented that they've started to sell it for their own bakeries.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
yeah. So it's
wow.
drizzled with olive oil, a little bit of flaky salt, roasted tomatoes, and rosemary, and it is just one of my favorite recipes.
Now, this is one recipe where you say the type of flour you use is kind of key.
Yes.
Explain that for us.
You want to use like a high protein bread flour.
Okay.
You want to make sure that that gluten is very strong as you're developing it. So using that high protein bread flour kind of helps with the gluten development.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spectacular.
Very
Spectacular.
interesting.
Thank you.
Finishing off with something sweet, this next recipe incorporates peach butter?
Peach butter, yes, yes. So honestly, it's summer flavors with fresh peaches. We're diving into peach season right now. And I paired that.
Looks like a work of art.
Yeah, I paired that with some almonds, and it's just a perfect summer dish.
Wow.
Do you love it?
How do you make peach butter? How do you make it?
So you have to cook the peaches down for about an hour and a half with cinnamon, sugar, some salt. Really reduce it. You want to kind of muddle those peaches so it kind of turns into almost like a jammy texture, so you can spread it on the dough. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is spectacular.
Rachel, all of this is spectacular. Thank you so much. This was fun and delicious.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. Now, Sourdough Everything is out now, so make sure to pick up your copy